Hey guys, this is Bob from Electric Blue Station. Just doing a introduction video here. Gonna try to keep it 5 minutes less. I recently converted my private YouTube channel that featured a lot of videos just on aquariums, stuff like that. I converted it to Electric Blue Station, so that's why there's like so many videos on aquariums on the channel. But anyways, this is the Electric Blue Station. It's on a 9 foot long, 2 foot wide by 3 foot high stand that I was using for aquariums. You can in essence park a small car on this thing with no problem. It's definitely built to be sturdy. The station here, a little bit of background on it. About 40 years ago, there was this mysterious energy source that all of a sudden showed up at the station called the Electric Blue, and there's been a rumor that it may have some form of sentience to it, some form of intelligence to it. And so 40 years ago, the inhabitants started learning that they could harness it and use it for use it as a power source. And it's a energy source. It's based underground, but here you've got a reactor right there, and the Electric Blue is kind of it does have some biological components to it, along with the energy component. It's kind of like some kind of hybrid. But anyways, they ended up using it as an energy source, and then a sprawling city grew up around it. But then there were issues with they were taxing the Electric Blue energy source too much, and it was getting to the point where it was in danger of being lost, being used up. And then all of a sudden what happened is Galactus showed up, and he ended up decimating the sprawling city that grew up around the station. He just destroyed it. And basically the inhabitants learned that they can only use so much of the energy source, otherwise they're going to risk the anger of Galactus, because Galactus comes every 10 years to feed on the Electric Blue, but he does it in a controlled manner. He'll take it down to like say 10%, 5%. So he'll take it down far enough where he will not kill the energy source, but it'll be enough for Galactus so he doesn't have to feed for a while. And it takes about 10 years for it to build up again to energy levels sufficient where he can then come and feed on the Electric Blue again. Well, there's a festival that grew up around this called the Galactus, if I can talk, Galactus Festival, and that every 10 years he comes and feeds, and it's the only place in the multiverse where you can come and you can see Galactus feed without worrying about being killed. And the reason Galactus won't go after the inhabitants and do what he did with the sprawling city that used to be around them was because they're very careful about their use of the Electric Blue. They know they only have so much in the way of reserves that they can use for the source, and if they use more, then they risk the wrath of Galactus. And there's like actually a cult that worships the Electric Blue. I'll talk about them in a later video, but they're basically caretakers of it, and they just protect it and manage its energy resources. But I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short. But we got the Blue Saloon here. In later videos, I'll kind of go through this in detail. MODOK's got a arcade here. Got a Qdoba. Got a few shops right there. Wormhole, landing platform. There's another large landing platform. Here's Mojo Towers. Mojo owns all of the towers here, and then he televises battles here. But that's overall the Electric Blue Station, and Electric Blue Station is on the world of Malawi. And this right here is Outpost Alpha, and they harvest something called the ooze as a supplemental energy source when they are not able to use the electric blue. So they provide the planet Malawi's inhabitants with an alternative energy source. There's the aquatic research facility called the Dock. And then here is just a X-mansion here. I'll go into more detail, but the electric blue is a sentient source, and it specializes in creating wormholes, and it does like to bring random beings to the planet of Malawi to study and get samples from, but kind of trying to pack too much into one video. But that's overall kind of the premise of everything, and I'll go into more detail in later videos. I'll talk to you later. Bye.